And howdy, fellas. We made it this week.
Yeah. Yes, we did.
Sorry about last week, but I had a better offer. So I say my better half's birthday was more important than the stream.
Oh, come on.
So
that's too much.
And Eat More Possum is expecting us to bless him. So here you go. Aru Monomist. Okay. I think that's the right one. You know, and let's see who else we got here already. I saw some new faces. So Brent is here, obviously. Chuck, if Chuck's here, Lori's here. Howdy, both of you. John Coopy is here. Drone Shots is here. And here we go. Pocket 4. No, Pocket 4 is not on the radar yet. All sorts of other stuff is on the radar.
There's a bunch of stuff on the radar that's not the Pocket 4.
And we have some new product that came out too. So my question is, what are we talking about first? The stuff we already have or the stuff that's coming? I mean, you just released a video
what do you want to do? Cameras or?
Let's start with the Mini 5. You just released a half hour. If you just want to give a quick overview of what you're thinking on it.
Mini 5 is it's an all-encompassing drone that basically takes care of just about everything you want to do and then of course you get portability. I would trust that in some difficult wind conditions. It just it's got a freaking amazing. I mean, it's got the 1-inch camera on it, which takes care of most needs when it comes to aerial shots. And it's the big thing to me. It's portable, and it's smaller than the Air 3S, which is also pretty damn portable. I don't know. It's a DJI product that kicks butt. That's it's got features that I'll never use. That's the other thing. It's got just tons of things that it does really well. I mean, if you're a media producer, you can create the vertical shots. The horizontal shots are amazing. Internal storage. It's got the familiarity because most of us are already used to the Fly app, so you get into that whole game. And the price is good. I don't think the price is outrageous, even after freaking spending too much money for it. So I will not do that though for the Neo 2. I'm not spending too much for the Neo 2. It's not that amazing.
Well, the Neo 2, that's coming out in 2 days for us, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in Korea right now. I've been looking at the eBay prices.
It's coming out for the rest of the world in 2 days.
Right.
Whether or not the U.S. is included in the rest of the world still remains to be seen.
Right. It's you can buy it right now. If you wanted to buy it, you can buy it. I had it. I actually had it in a cart. I almost pushed send, and I'm like, you know what? I can wait because it's too expensive for what it is. So I'm like, I'm going to wait. So I pulled it out of the cart, and I'm going to wait until everybody gets competing for, all these resellers who are competing for your business have to drop their prices. And that's what's happening right now. The prices are slowly dropping, and you just got to be patient.
I'll tell you what, the prices for freaking 04 Pro units is outrageous right now.
Yeah, I would love to fly the O4, and I can't. I I guess I could buy the drone only package and just use my controller, my RC2, because I'm happy with the RC2. I'm really happy actually with the RC2.
I'm talking about the 04 Pro, the FPV
Oh,
transmitter.
oh,
So,
oh, 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 4. I thought you were talking about. I'm thinking Mavic 4 Pro. Sorry. Yeah,
no.
as far as getting O4s, it's a joke.
Well, we might have a little hope here, so I'm going to segue into that real quick
All right,
because
do it.
there's a little something I came across.
I'd like to have some hope.
Our friends at Flywheel are doing it again. The 04 air unit, the wide air unit, was the 155-degree field of view. And basically, they're taking the stock camera apart, pop the lens of it, and install a new lens on it and a new house.
Yay!
And you can either do it yourself, and can we get a view of what that looks like on here? Hello? There's the do-it-yourself kit, which I don't know that I want to get into that part of it. It that just feels like disaster in the making.
Yeah, I like, remember when I remember what, well, I remember when I broke my Vista camera and I bought a replacement lens, a Caddx, and it worked great. It was nice. And
Yeah.
yeah, it was
Well, there's the so here's the whole kit for $139. I mean, the 04 unit is 119 stock. What's the extra camera on it for another 20 bucks? I think that's pretty fairly priced.
yeah, I would
Right
rather
now they
buy
got
it.
it on pre-order for 132.05,
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna definitely buy that. I
it is
like
the pre-order.
I
So
I I like the fact that it's small and you get decent camera performance out of it. Um, it's all you need.
there's two different housings. One is the 18 mil housing, and the other one is a 20 mil. And the 20 mil has the bolt pattern for both 04 Pro and the 03. So if you got an 03 frame or an 04 Pro frame, you can use this kit in it, which I really think is a really good deal. So,
Yeah, that needed that lens a long time ago. It's a game changer for that kit. I mean, if
yeah.
that lens is on the Neo, um, totally different experience.
Well, there's hope. Flywoo has been delivering 04 Pro units to the States. And I don't know how they do it, but they figured out a way to get around the tariffs somehow. So they've been a steady supplier of 04, everything 04 to the US for quite some time now. So there's a lot of people that come on the different FPV forums asking, where do I get an 04 Pro from? And everybody points them toward Flywood. Flywood charge a little extra on the 04 Pro unit, but not near as bad as I see on other places. I think it's $249 for the 04 Pro unit now. Let's see. Where's the 04? There's a 03. Where's the 04? '04 Pro. There we go. Yep, they don't even show any right now. Interesting. Yep. The other alternative was to buy Beta FPV, was a '04 Pro built in, and just pull the '04 unit out of it. So anyhow, so yeah, $140. I think that's a pretty competitive price point.
Yeah, I think it's reasonable. Oops.
You found a button to push, didn't you?
Yes. I'm having trouble with the Link software. It's got this new AI function and it's weird. It does its own stuff. So I just turned on the Logitune app, which works really good too. So Logitune works good and it works with both cameras. So yeah, I would buy a Flywoo product if they pre-installed that before I would buy something else.
Yeah. No, Flywoo's always been good to us.
Yeah, I would agree with
Let
that.
me rephrase it. Flywoo's been better to us than we've been to them. Hint, hint, Mr. Abandoned Mr. Croc in the desert.
Hey, I've been
That poor quad froze to death by now. Or to be
yeah.
ashamed of yourself.
I think somebody's flying it right now. They found it one time and dug it out of the lava rocks and I'm thinking positively.
Mr. Croc lived on in a more loving household.
Yeah. I still haven't flown my my Vapor.
You know
Uh,
what? I haven't flown my 7-inch yet.
the Vapor will get flown eventually.
Yeah, I've been, as of late, I've been so blessed busy, and then the weather hadn't been cooperating on the weekends that I just flat have not had a chance to go out. So hopefully that'll change sometime soon. But
Yeah, I like to go and fly at my mom's all the time because it's such an enjoyable flight. So even though it's the same flight, it's to me it's a great test of a camera and it's so much fun to look at the footage afterwards. It's because it never disappoints you, you know. But let's see.
oh,
Possum said he tried it.
you also
Yeah,
released your Potenza 2 new controller, that new Potenza controller video.
yeah,
That controller looks pretty sweet.
yeah. It's definitely a good controller. And the biggest. Hey, hold on. I got like my wife is trying to feed my dog again. He's already been
Oh
fed.
boy. So anyway, so Flywoo for the '04 lens upgrade to see 155 degrees. It's big for us.
Um,
And we were on a Potenza controller.
yeah, Potenza controller, good. Potenza Atom 2 need new drone. And
Oop.
it yeah, it's good, but it's not competitive. And so did you see the Sky Rover S1? Anybody see that?
You've shown me, but let me pull it up.
Okay. Okay, the Sky Rover S1 is basically a mini 4K is my guess. But it's supposed to have a half-inch image sensor. So it's basically the same thing as a Potenza Atom 2. It's a competitor with a new body style. I'll see if I can find it.
I got it. I
You got
already
it?
found it.
Yeah. Yeah,
There it is.
that they made a hot body for it, man. You know, I mean,
You know what? Those specs sound more like Mini 3 than.
yeah, except for the camera. It's the camera's not it's a half inch, not a 1/1.3. And the Potensic Atom 2 has a half inch image sensor as well. They're both the same image
The
sensor.
batteries look like Mini 3.
Oh yeah, oh absolutely. No, it's a Mini 3, it's a Mini 3, but it's not a Mini 3 camera.
A watered down Mini 3.
Yeah. But I'm not. I guarantee that. But I guarantee that the sensor is good. Does it say it has HDR? Does it say anything about that in there? If it's a stacked sensor or if it's a regular sensor. That's the other thing. The
40
HDR is what
minute
changes.
flight time. That's definitely not
Yeah. So
Mini 4.
the price is low though. So you're getting basically the price for an Atom 2. So they're competitive with one another and they're in the same. I got to find the Sky Rover. Oh, there we go.
Does not say anything about HDR on this.
Yeah, here's the S1. Yeah, I gotta look too because I can't see. Yeah, I'm thinking. Let's see. Yeah, half-inch CMOS. So it's not doing anything fancy.
Well, it's a Sony sensor. I mean,
Yeah.
they're
Oh yeah.
not
No, it's a
bad.
good. It's a no. This is basically a. It's a mini. It's a mini 3 minus, and it's a true 250, a sub 250. So it fits that. The price is good. 100. It's basically it says 40 minutes, so it probably has a 30-minute battery. It's got 2. Oh, and it does capture vertical video, so it's a 2.7K vertical. Does panoramas, digital zoom. Does it? Let's see if it has a. Does it say it has any? Did they give it any tracking functions? Let's see. Smart return. See, that's how they need to sell it because I would get the Atom 2 because you have tracking functions. You got smart functions with it. It'll do point of interest and stuff like that. Let's see. Oh yeah, it does. It
Oh,
says,
one tap creation. We are smart go.
yeah, it says auto track mode. It does have auto track. Whoa. Check out that girl with the getting auto tracked. Woo, man.
What does Confucius say? Meet girl in the park is great. Park meet and a girl is better.
God.
Oops, did I say that out loud?
Yeah, that's a joke. I caught it.
Not really, but yeah. We'll call it a joke.
Yes. It's sexist, but it's okay. We'll take it. We're mostly men here. I'm
Yeah.
thinking, I'm
Well,
hoping.
sorry, Lori.
Sorry.
You listening.
That's what guys do. I'm sure you do the same thing when you're with the chick when you're on the chick party.
Luigi is here too. Giggles FPV for everybody else. Me, Luigi. You always will be Luigi.
So this camera
You
is going
can
to be
save that beard all you want, Luigi.
so this camera is going to do the same as the Ruko R11. It's going to be that same camera. I'm just looking at what the camera looks like. It looks a lot like the Ruko camera, so they might have mixed and matched. They got the flight system from DJI. They decided to go with the half-inch sensor camera so they can pull off the tracking stuff. Anyway, that's it. Not saying more exciting things about it. It doesn't get me excited. It's not, but it is a mini with tracking that is not,
Yeah.
that doesn't have sensors. Oh no, it does. It does have sensors. I think it says there is a sensor in the front. I think it does have a front end collision sensor.
Well,
Most of the time, these don't give you any that.
they all have a front end collision sensor. It's called a camera. You see the crash. Pop.
Yep, exactly. But if you look at the pictures of it in flight, it has the same flying stance as the Mini 4. Anyway, it's a good drone. It's if you're looking for a quick hitter, but it doesn't have the Potenzic controller. Potenzic has got a controller on the way, or a drone on the way. It have to. It makes no sense that they don't have an Atom 3 with that controller. It's stupid. And I did call him stupid several times and on a couple of occasions. So I will not be doing any more work for Potenzic anytime soon. My release skills are bad, so it's okay. But I think it's good. I don't care what. I'm kind of like Mads Tech. I don't care what they think or they say. If I want to fly it, I will buy it and fly it, whether they give it to me or not. And they did give me my first Atom 2. I flew it. I'm like, all right, I'm done with this. I've already been there, done that. And then they sent me the controller, and I'm like, shit, I got to buy the freaking drone again. And they asked me, you still have your Atom 2? And I'm like, no. God. But they sent me the controller anyway. I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, I have to fly it. So I went and bought a used, I bought a used Flymore combo for really cheap. And I'm flying it with a used Flymore combo, and it's great. It's working awesome. Easy to freaking set up. And the controller is good. There's no question about it. It's a sweet unit with an okay drone. The Atom 2 is not cool. It's functional, but it's not cool.
Well, I don't know. With the footage I've seen, I would be satisfied with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm happy with it. The footage
Yeah.
is really good. But it's not the low end good. The low end is 1/1.3. That is the low end bar. And these companies have to get to the low end bar, and nobody's there yet. They're trying to make it
Well,
up with
they can't get
fancy.
there yet because DJI bought all the 101.3 inch sensors.
They can't buy them. I know it's.
So,
But anyway,
but
it's we got some.
I'm gonna go off completely off script here for a minute.
Yeah, let's get out of there.
Freaking Corpus Christi, the old harbor bridge got demolished now, and I found a little time lapse video that I'm going to share with y'all. They're lowering the center span, which is supposed to weigh in the neighborhood of 5.9 million pounds.
Wow.
Okay, that's 3,000 metric tons, just about.
Whatever happened to the good old days when they just blew the shit out of it?
Well, they can't do that because this is the entrance into Corpus Christi Harbor. They blow that bridge up, they're going to have debris sticking out from the bottom, an oil tanker trying to get into the harbor.
So they're going to set it on top of barges?
There is a barge already under here. If you look at this video,
Oh, cool. Freaking
they
A,
lowered
man.
it. They installed 4 winches on each corner of that bridge. And then they lowered the whole thing down.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Julius
And
Caesar's
I was
ghost.
thinking, what the hell kind of barge can carry 6 million pounds? The barge that they're using in this thing can carry 18 million pounds.
Oh my Lord. That is some amazing freaking engineering. I'm just saying. I mean, tell you, engineers today, they are, if there's any engineers out there, I don't know who you guys, if we have any, it's amazing what math will do.
Yeah, I mean, this was pretty amazing to watch. I literally had my TV running because that little time lapse there was 8 hours.
Yeah.
It took them
Is
all
it
thinking day to get that thing down.
is it on multiple cables? Is it cables
There's
that they're
4 winches. You see these winches on either corner.
right?
They installed 4 winches.
Could you imagine what the cables are like on those winches?
Well, I mean, you got a 6 million. They said they couldn't get out of level for more than an inch.
Oh my
But if you
Lord.
got 4 winches, you got 6 million pounds. So each winch carries about 1.5 million pounds.
Good.
That's a shit ton of weight.
Chuck is the mechanical engineer.
Yeah. Well,
It's just amazing what, what you can do when you put your freaking mind to it. It's I tell when I'm teaching, I tell kids that. I go, we need people that are going to solve problems like that. I mean, so you're sitting in a meeting, you're with 10 other people. You're going to demolish a bridge. Everybody, give me your ideas. Okay. Well, you got me sitting in there. Well, we can get a nuclear weapon and we could blow it up into tiny little, if we put enough explosives on it, we can disperse the pieces far enough. We won't have to worry about boats going over the top.
so the one thing that you can't see on this barge, they get those super heavy duty tractor trailers that have they're self-powered, that they put this bridge on. So they're gonna drag that, what I already did, drag that barge over to a wall of some type and drive that bridge off that barge and onto land to dismantle it.
Oh my Lord. Somebody, hey, the person or the group that figured this shit out, I mean, they shouldn't have to work for the rest of maybe 3 or 4 years. They should be allowed to go to Starbucks for at least 5 years every morning and just let them think some more so they can figure the next problem out.
Yeah.
That's just amazing. I just think I mean,
Oh yeah, it was pretty fascinating to watch. I mean, it took them 3 tries to actually get this started.
well,
They had weather
Jim's
issues.
saying they should have cut it into 4 pieces and it would have been a heck of a lot lighter. Quit thinking out of the box, man.
Yeah.
But
I'm
yeah, it's
sure they had several meetings how they're going to take that thing apart. They could have taken it apart piece by piece the same way it got put together back in the 50s. It
yeah.
was built in 59. So, well, it was opened in 59.
I've been doing a lot of thinking about the Romans lately. And do you know the Romans used to carry their own freaking defensive structure with them everywhere they marched? So when they
Yeah.
get somewhere, they would take all of these pikes and crap that they got in their wagons, and they would build a defensive structure every single freaking time they stop. It's like, all right, guys, we're stopping. Oh, now we got to dig again. Yeah, we got to dig, man. We got to get the freaking defensive structure up. You know,
Well, the
I would
Romans
just keep
built
walking. I would like, guys, we're going to walk for 3 days straight because I don't want to dig.
the first wall. No, actually, it was the Chinese, but no,
Well, the
I don't
Romans
know.
they
I
built
don't know
one.
if the
Yeah,
Chinese or the Limas is
yeah.
older.
I'm just in what I've
But
learned about at least
the
what I've learned
Romans,
about the Romans is that they were not they reproduce stuff. They didn't like to make up new ideas all the time because it's not efficient. They're very efficient thinkers. So they would
well, I
reuse the
mean,
same techniques over and over and over again, no
let's
matter
let's
how
go
much.
let's just take a look at our interstate. Okay,
What did the
we have the
Romans ever do
interstate.
for us?
Okay, we have the interstate, and we copied that from the Germans, right? Because the Germans built the Autobahn not just for civilian use. Okay, that's what most people don't realize, that these interstate highways and the Autobahn and all that shit, they're not necessarily built for civilian use. There are stretches off the highway that are perfectly straight for a reason. There are runways when it comes down to it. Anyway, so and before they had the Autobahn, the Romans had their roads. Because what's the expressions? Many roads lead to Rome. Because they started out the interstate system way back when. So yeah. And they're still finding the roads. No, they start digging on the roads. They'll find the Roman roads under them yet. Near my hometown, they recently dug up an old settlement that was like 4,000 years old.
Yeah, I just think of, I mean, some guy thought of underwater concrete. I mean, okay, we want to make a
And have
bridge.
the Home Depot, you go get some Quikrete.
Can you imagine that? Like, yeah, this stuff I got this idea for underwater concrete, man. We want to build. All right, thoughts on
Thoughts
okay.
on the
John wants us to get
Walksnail
back to drones.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jim wants to guess, and John is talking about the Walksnail ascent. Let's talk about the ascent for a minute, and that actually was on my list of things to talk about, because we now have the Walksnail ascent available as a VTX for the total of $36.
wow, the price is so
Yeah.
low.
I'm not quite sure how I feel about it just yet. The thing is, it does not work with any of the other Walksnail goggles. So you do have to buy
Right,
your
ascent.
own, your separate
John,
goggles.
the one thing I can tell you I know about the Ascent, what it looks like in the goggles is it's not bad. For $36, it's definitely flyable. It's definitely better than analog. There's no question about it. I
Yeah.
just didn't they put it in a crappy drone. I would fly the video system. So I'm waiting for a higher end set of goggles with a better camera with their digital system. Oh, don't
Hey,
we call
John,
that the walk snail?
hold on. Yeah. Big supporter of Walksnail hardware. Yeah. That kind of cooled off a good bit after I found out a few things. So the goggles X, and by now, CAT-X finally pulled that feature off the goggles X, was the hardware upgradable, which I found out is 100% horseshit. But they kept advertising it, and I guess now they finally got enough heat on it to where they finally pulled it off of the advertisement. Walksnail has sort of lost their edge on the Avatar system. They've been having serious problem with new firmware releases. More firmware releases get yanked back than actually released as of late. They've I had the original Goggle X, and I was wanting to do some head tracking stuff with it, but my goggles weren't capable of it unless you put that stupid box on top, which is ugly and just, yeah, I wasn't going to go that route. So I contacted CAT-X and I told them, hey, you said this hardware is upgradable. How about you send me a new board and I'll put a new board in. I have my head tracking, everything be good. And I was told that I had to replace every board in the goggle because you can't just replace the top board. And then I was like, but we can give you a discount on a new set of goggles. So ultimately, that's the route I went. I did get a new goggle, not through CAT-X, but through Amazon on a deal with a Moonlight kit. But yeah. But Ascent is not compatible with Goggles X. So with the Ascent, you have to buy the Ascent goggles, and they're what, $185 right now. So I mean, to start out with, you're looking at $220 plus shipping, whatever. So you're $250. You're starting out at $250. Ascent kit transmits at 100 milliwatt, which is a little low. I was looking at the specs earlier today. It's for FCC. It's 20 dBm. That equates to 0.1 watt, so 100 milliwatt. And then the CE has even lower. So the latency that's advertised is incorrect, as Matt's Tech already figured out. CADX has some issues. I mean, that there's no way, no two ways about it. But with DJI falling out of the picture, avatars are our next best thing. I mean, I hate to say it, but CADX is inheriting the market right now. I know there's HD0 out there, but there's a lot of people that don't like HD0. So
Yeah, somebody's bringing
Jim
up.
is all about the flip today, apparently.
Yeah, somebody's bringing up the flip. Yeah, the flip is really good camera wise. It's once again, it's 1/1.3, and it's stabilized good. It's just the flip is not I don't, it never got excited anybody. I think it's a really neat drone. Yeah, the price is good. So if you're going to get the flip, I recommend it. Go ahead, do it. They did a bunch of updates to it that make it. It's a clunky flyer. That's the best way to explain it because of the way it's designed. So
yeah, John, the gray imports will always be there, but I don't think that's going to keep CADX out of the game at this point, because the gray stuff has gotten so freaking expensive. I mean, I popped in Facebook earlier, FPV Marketplace. Guy has 2 used 04 Pro units, $300 a piece. Okay, it's just, if you're looking for reasonably priced avatar stuff, go on Amazon. Believe it or not, CADX is selling through Amazon at CADX prices. So, because everybody else done jacked up the prices on CADX stuff too, and priced it out of contention for us, as far as I'm concerned. Because there ain't no way I'm paying $270 for a Moonlight kit. That's not happening. So let's go pop over to Amazon real quick.
did you see that this engineering video here? We were talking about engineering and how amazing the Romans are. Here's the Chinese engineered bridge. Did you see that one today?
Oh, the one that collapsed?
It looked like a geology issue. But they, they like to put freaking stuff next to unstable earth.
Yeah. So here's the Moonlight for $171 off freaking Amazon. And that
170.
actually is sold by CADX FPV. So don't go to the big three because they've been jacking up the price on everything. So here's the GT kit for 180.
Yeah, no $350 O4 Pros. That's for sure.
The stuff is available off of Amazon, which actually it gets to you pretty freaking quick too. So yeah. So anyway, I mean, I don't foresee much happening, and I need to get Lee Biesinger in here because he is a ham operator, and I'm wondering just because DJI is not getting the FCC sticker. There's a lot of FPV equipment that doesn't have an FCC sticker. Let's start with DJI product or the CADX product, the Vista. Now the RunCam Link with it. It does not have an FCC sticker on it. So legally, you're required a ham operator license or a ham tech license in order to use that. So, and how far is it going to stop DJI from selling stuff without not having the FCC sticker? There's some legal mumbo jumbo running in the background that I'm not completely fluent with, so we'll have to see how that pans out. But
Yeah, there's a lot of gray areas and just about everything.
yeah, you can go online now and get your ham license online. Your tech license. And Drone Delirium, if you got anything to enlighten us on the subject, okay, ham license will only allow you to use frequencies allocated radio arms. Okay, but in the 5.8 gigahertz an open frequency, open to the public frequency. I mean, it just about have to be. What's going to kill DJI is the slave labor thing. I mean, that's what's killing the imports now. It's the slave labor bullshit. Here, Howie's got it figured out. Waiting on Black Friday to see what happens with FPV on Amazon. Okay, well, amateur band, what? But I mean, we use the 900 megahertz band that's actually supposed to be for cell phones in other countries. It's open in our country. 2.4 gig is open in our country. 5.8 is open in our country. Now the 5.0 is opening up for us. There's some weird shit happening. And FCC is making shit up as they go, appears. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But anyway, what else do we have to talk about?
Avada 360.
Avada 360. Yeah.
Definitely interesting. That's for sure. There's actually a video on, there's a is that the one? Is that the action video? There's actually see if you can find the video, Kai. DJI Japan has got it where it actually shows footage.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging this shit here.
Yeah,
Now,
no,
it does have
we have
a
stuff to talk
forward
about.
look. It looks like it does have a forward-looking camera. So.
Yeah, the camera flips, so it can be used as a forward camera as well. So you can put it into 360 mode, and then it flips. It turns the cameras forward, so it uses just one, just like the X5, the Insta360 X5. So it flips the camera over. It's freaking cool. That's definitely the drone to buy, when it comes to latest and greatest, newest. But no, this is supposed to have a camera that flips. So it basically is in 360 mode with the cameras top and bottom, and then it turns them sideways to use one of the lenses for forward facing shots. And it's wide angle. Could you imagine? Freaking A. But there's a video. Let me put the link up, I guess. Let's see if I can share the link with you. It's this video here. Actually, here, I'm gonna do the private chat link here. So there, try that link right there.
Oh, hold on. Shut up. How do I make the sound go away? All right.
Ooh, we got a box. We got a box.
We have
I
a
don't
box.
think it's mine. My wife gets a lot of boxes lately. There it is. That's it. Check that video out.
How do I make the sound go away? Hold on. There we go. Yeah, but it's just like that Insta360. What the hell is that thing called again?
Yeah,
that
there
thing.
we go. Yeah, watch the flip. Watch the flip. That's the cool thing. And it flips completely 360 around. You get these really interesting flowy shots. The thing that's nice about the 360 Avata is that it doesn't have that goofy freaking design. That goofy ocular. It's got a much more simpler, much more sleeker design. And it's I put that link out, on the a couple of posts ago. So if you want to check that out, but it's, you get that reverse shot, and then it flips around to forward, and so it's just freaking cool.
Anti-gravity. That's what they call it.
Anti-gravity. Yeah, thank you. So we know that the flight characteristics of that thing, and we hope that it basically flies with a traditional controller, but they're going to basically have their joystick working this puppy too. So most
The
all of
anti-gravity and the 360 are going to be balls. You let the shot come to you. It's
you
not.
just fly it, and then you have to post
You
produce
don't
it.
really have any flying skills involved anymore.
Right.
Because you just fly a path and then you come in after the fact on a 360 and edit your
Right.
video how you want it.
Right. It's going to create the AI shot. So it'll be you'll hook up your phone, and you'll tell it to give me some clips, but we've got some clear shots of it. Yeah, we got clear shots of it, which is cool. So yep. Another super cool thing, and it looks like it's got a lot of sensors. So you got forward facing sensors. If you want to look at the drone itself, it's got two sensors that are kind of angled down like this, and then it's got two I'm hoping it does follow too, that it's a follow drone as well. That'd be neat if it did all that crap. I guess that would take away its Neo 2, Yeah, I hope it, Jim. I hope it comes. I'm not going to mess around with the anti-gravity. I don't like unproven crap. I can't. I can't. I can't do it.
There were too many reviewers on the anti-gravity release trying to look for positives.
I love the goggles. I think they got some cool stuff there. I really think the goggles are cool with it. There's a lot of stuff that I like about it. There's no question about that. So yeah, the landscapes, yeah, of course. It'd be nice, I got it. I got some landscapes for that puppy. I know exactly what the hell I'm going to do with that. There ain't no question. I'm going to put 100 videos up of that thing. I will blow some freaking minds with what that thing can do.
Fly that into a little cave.
Yeah, somebody wants me to fly the Mini 5 into the cave,
No, don't fly the Mini 5 into the cave. Fly the Avata 360 in that.
Yeah, because then you get that. It would be really cool. You go in and then get the shot coming back out. It'd be cool as crap. One of my subscribers actually
Canada
flew.
only gets 270. 360 is too much for them.
One of my subscribers flew the cave, and I saw it the other day. It's pretty cool. They sent me a video. It was kind of neat. It's weird. It's weird to see people flying your stuff in that location, but it's a public location. I mean, anybody can fly there. It's kind of like the Red Mountain, man. Just bring your drone and a pair of freaking kahunas and go fly it.
Yeah, but nobody does a greater job of hiking for drone retrieval like you do. You got the market cornered on that.
The guys, this thing going up the Red Mountain in that thing that would make the coolest video from. Oh my God, that there's no question if I buy that thing, I'm flying that son of a bee up the Red Mountain, and I'm gonna dive that thing. It's going. It's go.
I can hear the phone call already.
Kai, it's broke.
I had to go retrieve it. I can't find it.
Crap, shit happens. It could happen. I just hope I get a few more flights out of it before I have to do that. Yeah, anyway, the 360, I know what 360 is a gimmick, but once again, that thing you're going to be getting, there's certain shots you're going to be getting from it. It's going to have, here, we aren't even looking at it. Kai, we should be looking at this thing. All right, here, post this at least. If we're going to talk about something, there we go. So you see these bottom things right here? Those are the lower, there's two basically down facing sensors. That's going to keep that phone call from happening, Kai. These forward facing optical sensors are going to keep me from freaking screwing it up. And then you've got these other things, these LiDAR sensors right there.
Yeah,
you can't
but
tell me that those aren't LiDAR sensors.
None of those work in sport mode, and I know you.
That's true. Yeah, that's right. When you go into sport mode, you're on your own.
No, I know you better than that. But yeah, no, it looks like something worth exploring. And
taco time.
Yep, I know it's about taco time for me too.
We just got the taco.
But not before I have to show off.
Oh yeah, the price is really reasonable for that too. That's an insulated mug with the sippy end. That's a freaking good mug, man.
What mic am I wearing? That's the DJI Mini.
Yeah, I haven't done the Mini 3. I need to do a Mini 3. Now, are you Bluetooth right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just Bluetooth to the computer.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, the mini is perfect. I've used the Mini. Remember, I put it in the mic case.
I need to get one of those mini receivers too.
No, you need to get one of these. Right there. You need to get a Dobo, and then you put it right there. You clip it in the front. Oops.
Why the fuck do I need all that? All I want is this little.
Cool.
All I need is this little thingy right here that does everything. Yeah.
Right. I mean, I've got all this stuff in my way. I understand. I'm sitting in front of a mic right now. That's,
I've got this. If I want to go to a big mic.
Yeah, I'm going to do a bunch of things.
Fine.
I'm getting rid of my audio system. There's a bunch of things I'm doing. I'm gonna fix.
Yeah, I gotta thin the herd too.
I got too much crap sitting in front of my computer right now. There's stuff everywhere. I mean, this is supposed to be simple. It's supposed to be a simple situation, a simple setup.
Yeah, well,
I do like this mic though. I do like this. I'm using the Fifine K80. Is it the K86? Which is a nice mic, but I could just wear it. I mean, literally, I could just get the little clip-on mic and I'm done. Save me, I get more space, to work in, but yeah.
Well, yeah. But it is taco time. That means it's time for us to put an end to this.
So we also have the Action 6 coming. So the Action 6, and that's confirmed, and we know that. But think about this, Kai. What does the Action 6 give me that the Pocket 3 doesn't already give me? That's the problem with the Action 6, is it's 2 or 3 years too late, and you're better off buying a Pocket, really, unless you're going to mount it on your head. I mean, the Pocket 3 is freaking a timeless.
How about that? Sunrise Water Media, lurking and working.
Oh boy, come on, Sunrise. Welcome in there, pal of mine.
He's just trying to keep a low profile. Sunrise, when are we gonna see Kelly review the Potenza controller? Come on, I want to know.
Hey,
We all need some entertainment in our lives.
tell Kelly he can buy my entire kit. He can buy my drone and my controller. I'll sell it to him. You can do all the reviewing you want.
Yeah, Barkley too. You mentioned tacos, and they come out of the woodwork.
The next drone that's going out the door is the Potenza Atom 2. It's out. It's going up for sale this weekend. And I'm putting the controller with it so I can get rid of it faster. So if you want one, we'll be up on eBay. It has nothing to do with the quality of it. I got too many drones.
What a problem to have.
Too much crap. It is a problem because you can only fly one.
I just need to get my ass to flying again because it's been too long.
Well, it sucks.
I built that 7-inch. I haven't flown it yet.
Well, what sucks is it's nice to be able to just throw it up like around your house. That to me, that helps. Especially with the really small ones. My dog can take it. I mean, he, 3-minute flight, he's fine. But your Neo 2 is on the way. I almost pulled the trigger. I'm probably gonna do it, but I'm cheap. I'm gonna wait. Right now they're charging you $30 in shipping. I'm waiting for the free shipping. Free shipping. And I want to eliminate. They are offering some coupon deals, and I have to get the controller, and that sucks. I don't want the controller, but I need that freaking dongle. So I'm just going to get the controller kit, and then I'll just, when I get rid of it, I'll just sell it with the controller and everything. But yeah, it's about $500 right now for all that. It's Canadian, Canadian drone. Are you getting the controller, the N3? Because I've gotten out. If I buy it with the controller, I'll have 2 N3s. So I don't.
Yeah,
they're easy to sell.
But speaking of AliExpress, remember I was talking about that Beach 8 that I was buying because damn thing was too expensive on Amazon, so I bought it off of freaking AliExpress. Guess what showed up?
Oh, wow.
It is here. It is here.
Wow, that's pretty compact.
So
how much is that again? You got a big deal on that one.
Yeah, if you buy this thing on Amazon, it's like $300. I bought it off AliExpress for $75.
Oh wow, that's a great deal. That's nice
This
too.
is not 100%. I know there's a Chinese knockoff of that thing, but
right.
There's some slight differences with the strap that fix it to the pole. Nothing, couple of little 1-inch steel clamps won't take care of.
Yeah, Chuck, the RC Pro 2 is absolutely incredible, but it's also incredibly pricey. And for as long as I own anything, it's like throwing $1,000 into the air and just going, I can do more with that $1,000 than throwing it in the air and going bye-bye.
I need a TVS Chufito about as bad as I need a hole in the head.
Brought the drone, batteries, and a dongle.
I got too much shit. I'm actually starting to sell shit. That freaking plane I was going to stick the pan and tilt camera into, I've got it up for sale. I can't keep up. I've got other shit, life shit happening right now that is more important to me.
Well,
would be well.
just to make you feel a little bit better, Kai. Today I found a crack in the bottom of my pool. So there you go. So enjoy your freaking simple problem.
A crack in the pool?
Yeah, fiberglass
Did you
crack
sit in it?
at the bottom of the deep end.
Did you
Yeah.
sit in the
So
deep end? Was that the crack?
mm, all I can, all I,
Well,
all I,
I have a buddy, and he shall remain nameless at this point because he will shoot me if he finds out that I talked to the world about this. I have a friend that has a pool in his backyard, and one corner had some issues where the ground was pushing it up and it was cracking a little.
yeah.
And apparently, he was looking at it and trying to figure out what was going on. And his then wife was telling us that he got out his 4-foot level, okay, and then he put it on the wall, and then he put it down on the water, trying to see what was crooked.
It's all good, man. It's just the timing sucks right now for me.
Buddy, I love you, but that one was just,
Yeah.
he's never going to live that one down.
Anyway, I got to get going. I got to go eat a taco so we can
Yeah.
discuss our unlevel water. Oh,
Well, get some, what's that? Flex Seal.
no, you can, no, I'm going to fix it right, which means you have to drain the pool. You have to get a grinder down there. You have to grind that crack. You have to grind past the stress points and,
Mm-hmm.
and, and then
You
you
got
got
to
to fill
drill.
it. Yeah.
You
It's
got
got
to
to,
drill a hole on either end of the crack and grind it down and
yep.
grind it out. And
Yep. And then you gotta let it sit. Yeah. So anyway, and then you gotta hope that that's the only time that's, so anyway, I got a wedding coming and this is the kind of shit that happens when you need to count on stuff
yeah,
working. I've been putting up beautiful lights, cause we're going to have a party. And then anyway, so I'm glad
you'll
I
have a
have good
beautiful
friends.
backyard with an empty hole in the middle.
I got it. Yeah, exactly. I told my wife, I said, these things can spiral or slowly turn into bigger and bigger issues. And I'm like, when I knew this was happening, I'm like, you don't even know where this can go because you can't just fix, like, say you have a pipe that's broke underground. You can't just fix it. You literally have to tear out parts of the yard to get to it. Anyway. And then you can't get in there because the freaking, you need a crane. That's $500 a second. All right, enough of that. I'm gonna go eat a taco so I don't have to think about this shit.
Go eat some tacos, have some tequila with it. Makes you
That's
feel
why
better.
I fly drones, because then I don't have to think about it.
Yeah, well, we know you don't think when you fly.
No, I'm trying to
That's why you
ignore it.
turn
I'm
them
trying
off
to ignore
mid-flight.
the world when I'm flying.
Yeah, till the damn thing goes nosediving because you turn it off.
Anyway, all righty, guys.
Yeah.
We're out of here.
All right. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you next week at the regular schedule.
I hope I can get to bed.
All right. Good night. Y'all hit that thumb on the way out, please. We appreciate it. Until next time.